This is a video for the incontinence dish pessary, how to insert, how to remove. With the dish pessary, this is great for bladder prolapse, but what's really important is this chunky knob bit on the front that is going to sit underneath the urethra and the bladder neck to support them if you have bladder incontinence. So the ring doesn't always work for bladder incontinence, but there's a little bit of a different trick for inserting this versus the ring. First of all, you want that chunky bit, the knob, at the front and center so it doesn't swivel, because if it swivels side to side, it won't support the urethra at the front. When you're putting it in, you do not want this bit at the front because it could rub off the urethra and cause a little bit of damage or a little bit of discomfort. So swivel it a little bit to the side and fold it together. So now it's folded together, right? It's going to go in through the entrance. The chunky bit is to the side, or it could be to the left. It doesn't matter, whatever way you want to swivel it, making sure it's at the side, and then we fold it. Now we're going to put it on the inside. So here is the entrance. Use one hand to split the labia and then feed it through, keeping it pinched together all the time because this is when it wants to pop open. You can use two hands if you want. This could stay at the entrance and this one can come to guide it a little bit and push it through. I would definitely find it easier on the other side, holding with my left hand. I don't know why I prefer putting in pessaries with my left hand. Hold it and then again push through with the other hand, or just keep it closed. Once it's inside, it will pop open. So you don't have to worry about it getting lost. It will pop open. When it's in though and it's popped open, this is going to be to the side. So remember, did I put that chunky bit in on my right or did I put it in on my left? Because you need to get your finger inside and swivel it. When you get your finger inside, you can do that lying down or you can do it standing up, whatever is easier for you to reach. But in it goes and swivel. Or if you can ideally get your finger to the back of the chunky bit while it's inside and push it around the front so it's sitting under the urethra at the front. You need to swivel it so it's front and center. Now we're going to remove it. You can remove it laying down or you can remove it standing up. A lot of people find them easier to remove when they're standing up because you can kind of push down a bit and it drops closer to the entrance. So it is center now. You've got to swivel it to the side. So pop your finger in, get it onto, let's say, the left-hand side of you and push it around to the right so it's not directly at the front. Then when it's inside, you are going to hook your finger up, either your index finger or your middle finger, underneath and into this gap, okay? And then you're going to get your thumb on the other side and you're just going to, once you have a good hold of it inside, you're just going to pull it through. I'm standing up, I have my hand in, I feel the chunky bit, I swivel it to the side. I'm going to put in my index finger or my middle finger and my thumb and grab hold of this. And that's the way I'm going to hold it, like that. And then I'm just going to pull it through. We don't want the chunky bit at the very front because we're just afraid that that's going to irritate the urethra. When it's in there, it's going to be supporting the bladder, but most importantly, that chunky bit called the knob is going to support underneath the urethra. So when you have your finger feeling it, you should be able to feel it quite quickly inside, like in as far as your first knuckle, but not too much deeper, or it won't be forward enough. So don't be freaked out if you could put your finger in and you're like, but I can feel it's right there. But it shouldn't be coming down through the entrance or else you will feel a pressure. You'll be aware of something. You kind of don't want to be aware of it. This one cannot stay in for intercourse, has to come out. But otherwise you can leave it in and take it out and clean it once a month, just like the ring.